Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to talk about how to quickly complete the Solstice Clash event, buying out the entire shop, and I just wanted to get a bit of tips from my guildmate who's already not only cleared the shop, but he's even bought the most expensive ticket, that black ticket for the emoticon as well, which is like my end goal for this whole event. He's already done it on day 2. So I wanted to see if he had any tips, and he's like, there's nothing special, you want to bet accurately, and if you guys are not aware, the major way for you to gain coins in this event is not by playing your own ranked matches. You want to do one ranked match win per day to get like the bonus coins, definitely. But apart from that, it's going to be through the spectating and betting and trying to bet accurately. Now, of course, betting accurately is not always possible. You are going to lose, you are going to win. However, even if your win rate is like 55%, 60%, you're going to earn back your tokens and be able to continue your guessing. And so what he actually recommended first, if you really want to run it up all in kind of like one day or limited time, you want to have an excess number of tokens so that even if you all in, you still have plenty of tokens in the back. Because you can go on loss streaks in this mode even if you're good at betting. But like, you know, the likelihood of you going on a 4 loss streak, a 5 loss streak, a 6 loss streak all in a row is more unlikely. So like if you only bet like, you know, a fraction, like whether it be 1/5, 1/8 of your total number of tokens, then you're not going to usually lose eight games right in a row, and you're going to have chance to make it back up. So that's just a strategy. And so what he did was he waited until he had 4 times the all-in amount of tokens, and then he would all in every round. But he's also pretty good at betting, right? He's pretty good at accurately betting. He's obviously skilled at this mode. So like for someone who maybe isn't as skilled, like even for me, for example, maybe I would go for like 6 times. I want to have 6 times the all-in amount of tokens in reserve or whatever before I start going all in every time. So yeah, and then you can also buy these tokens from the shop. Now the tickets, and I even said it here, that probably casual players should only get maybe the first 2 tickets, which is going up to this like platinum tier. The gold and the black one, diamond one, or titanium, whatever it's called, these ones are much more expensive. This is 200k coins and this is 1000k coins. So unless you're trying to, your game plan is unlock all these emotes, which is my game plan. I want to unlock all of these emoticons because I think they're really cool and I want to have them permanently. The only way to unlock them is through this event. And so I'm going to need to get this final 1000k thing. But if you're not caring about these emotes, you just want to clear the shop, probably I would stop at probably this platinum. And these tickets, they increase your recharge rate. Okay, so first of all, you want to do your first win of the day. No matter what your ranking points is, it doesn't matter. You get a first win reward. Okay, guys, I think I am going to ban Bailran. Bailran is a pretty solid win condition here. I'm thinking about going for a Natsu comp, like Natsu and potentially... Natsu's a really good carry. He can usually shred through enemy teams if he's able to get to them. And Leica is an energy booster as well. Like, I don't want to give an energy booster to Diurnal because Diurnal takes a while to charge up. So we should be fine potentially with the Natsu now, but we maybe want a Hugin. And I also kind of want to deny Hugin from him. Because I don't want Hugin to give energy recharge onto Diurnal and things. And also I don't want the shielding. So I'm just going to go Hugin, we're going to go Leica, and Natsu will be our win condition. As for the color of Natsu, red or yellow, I'm kind of undecided right now. Yellow has the HP like reduction, but red has the raw damage power. But this also has stun, so I think we'll go for this one. And we're going to have a positioning like this because I want Natsu to get right up into the enemy's face. So I want him to be running as quickly as possible and have all his splash damage hit the enemy team. Leica is going to charge up energy of Natsu. So hopefully we just get this done right here. Okay, Velka's dead. We have a shield onto Natsu. I'm worried about the down. We have to kill a down before he casts ultimate. We get it. Okay, so just raw out damage. We're going to get our first win reward. Simple as that. And now we will go for the betting, right? We're going to go for the betting. Okay, so you will recharge your tokens over time as well. I didn't mention that. And your recharge rate will be dependent on the number of tickets you have. Those like, or the tier of the tickets you have. and that's why I recommend probably get the first two 10,000 and 50,000, or at least the 10,000 one. But it will also be related to the number of Paragon upgrades you have on your account. Like if you have 10 Paragon 2 heroes, you have a 300 per hour base recharge rate. If you have 10 Paragon 3 heroes or more, you have a 350 per hour. And if you have 10 Paragon 4 heroes or more, you have a 400 recharge rate. But all you need is 10 Paragon of a specific tier. Hopefully, if you're a long-term player, you'll have Paragon 2, at least 10 Paragon 2 heroes, and you'll get 300 recharge rate, which is still good enough. Okay, so we do not, if you guys look at my all-in, your all-in is going to be related to also the number, the tickets that you have. And that is also why you can increase your all-in amount, but that doesn't really help if you don't have that many tokens to begin with, right? Like increasing your all-in amount, other than just completing that pass rewards, that pass quest, which is all-inning 10,000. That's the only value of getting that second ticket or the first ticket. But yeah, I would get the first ticket, maybe the second ticket as well, and then probably stop at that. I'm not going to all in here though, guys, because we have only 12,000 tokens. And if we want to follow that smart strategy, we'll only want to bet like 1/6 of this at a time, or 1/4 of this if you're really feeling confident. So like between 2,000 and 3,000 tokens, I would want to bet if I have 12k in the back, if I want to keep playing and running it up. Otherwise, you can just end up having nothing left, right? And then waiting, which is also fine. Like if you just want to go all in once per day, twice per day, feel free to do that. But if you really want to run it up to get all the emoticons and that 1,000k ticket, you're going to have to do more than that, honestly. I don't think just one all in is going to be enough. Okay, so we have Krull, who I do believe in. He is a good player. He's very good at this mode. But the opponent is going to have Sylvina. He's going to position well, though, hopefully. Probably Ludovic in the back to take the Sylvina. I'm going to bet on Krull, and because I do believe in him, and I think that he has a decent enough matchup here, I'm going to bet my 3,000, which is a more aggressive bet. It's 1/4 of the total number of tokens I have. Yeah, he's going to put Ludovic in the back. That's what I thought. That's good. That's really good. Ludovic going to heal. Nice. So far, looking good for us. Nice. So, and if we went all in on Krull, we would have gained a lot. So if you also, this is another tactic. If you know someone who is a really good player, consistently positioning well at this mode, you can bet on them, and you're probably likely to do pretty well. So there we go. We just gained 2,000 tokens, 1,500 coins, as simple as that. But we also had, you know, plenty of tokens in the back. We were not going crazy and like blowing our entire pool, our reserve, because that is what's gonna then prevent you from running it up, right? Like the whole reason my guildmate was able to get all things bought out from the shop, including the 1,000k ticket already, is because he played for a long time, played for 5 hours or more. But he also played smart. He didn't all in when he only had enough to all in a single time, right? Or all in twice. At most, he would all in when he had 4 times the all in amount in his tokens. Like if we got 40k tokens, then potentially we can begin all inning. But even then, it's a bit risky unless you're really accurate at betting. And I would say still go for like, you know, 1/6 to 1/8. So I wasn't even paying attention to what the you know, odds are looking like here. However, I'm definitely, Lucius does well in this game mode as well as Natsu. I feel like it should definitely be a red, and I feel pretty confident about red. So again, I'm going to go for a bit of a bigger bet with the 3,000. I think I am voting the favorite, so you're not going to get as much back. But I feel confident that this is going to be the winning team. Ulsa is strong, and Ulsa has damage. Oh no, Ulsa is nuking, but we get the Natsu off. That's really good. And we get the Lucius shielding off, and we win. Lucius is a good tank. Sonya is a good buffer, and Natsu is a great carry. So that's why I just figured, like, we probably are going to get the win here. So this is a bit of the accurate betting thing, and if you're still like confused, which team do I bet on? Even though I'm not experienced at this mode, like you guys saw, I'm only like ranked 2,400 or something. Personally, I don't think I'm that good, at least as of right now. However, if you do enough spectating matches, which I have done, I've probably done like 20 or more spectating matches, you definitely do get a trend of what are going to be the winning combos, what are going to be the strong heroes. And so you can even spectate plenty of matches early on, you know, before you begin using your tokens, or you can bet a really small amount, like 100 tokens, 500 tokens, you know, bet a small amount, and just while you're learning. But then eventually, when you really feel like, okay, I have a pretty good grasp of things, like right now, I don't think I'm the best. I'm not as good as my guildmate or other people I'm predicting, but I still think I have a decent enough grasp. I can definitely bet like, you know, 1/6 of my tokens in a single match and still be able to run it back up, even if I do end up losing. Also, another tactic which is just can work out is voting the underdog. If there's a heavily underrated odds, like look at this, you're gonna gain much more rewards if you do manage to win. So even if you lose, you know, but you need to also calculate the odds and the whole calculation basically of your situation, because it is favorable for you to vote an underdog even if they have a below 50% chance of winning. Even if they have like a 40% chance of winning, voting the underdog, that is such a massive underdog like right here, is going to be a good strategy long term, right? So I'm really leaning towards red. Because like enemy is gonna go for full out stall strategy, right? And have the Krynai eventually get off the ultimate. But the right side, they have the damage with Gala and Lenya. Potentially they can break through, and if Dunlinger survives long enough, the Krynai is not even going to get an ultimate. I'm not feeling super confident here, so again, I'm just going to go for like a small bet, like a 3,000. But I am betting the underdog here. At least the underdog that was before the lock-in, which is probably likely to remain the underdog. So let's see what actually ends up happening here. Okay, yeah, the Kalin protection of Krynai is really good, but Dunlinger is still alive, so we got the Krynai before the Dunlinger bell were off. That's huge for us. Lenya's going off with their ultimate. We do get the win here. So I could have won a bigger bet, and if I did a bigger bet here, if I felt more confident in myself, I would have gotten a big payout. Already we got a big payout. We got like the same number of tokens back, got a big amount of coins. But if we went all in here, we would have just doubled. We would have gone 20, like if we put in 10k, we would have gone 10k tokens back if I was a bit more confident. So that's where basically what we can see over here. So let's go ahead and now show you the Solstice market. Now with these coins that you've gotten, you can buy out the shop. Obviously the stellar crystals are going to be the most valuable thing. And then it depends. The temporal essence for a lot of players are going to be the most valuable resource. For the higher players, it is going to be the slumber essence, which are more valuable. What I just really wanted to do here is I wanted to spend enough to see the recharge rate of the gold ticket, because I think I should be coming close to 75,000. I've already spent 60,000 on just the tickets themselves, and I've bought out all the stellar crystals, and now I'm going to be buying out like probably all of the temporal essence. So I think I should be coming close to actually unlocking the spending requirement for the ticket. Yeah, we did, right? Okay, so we just unlocked the spending requirement. Now we need to save up 200k, which is big. But if you look at this, 4 times hourly token gain. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. 4 times hourly token gain is insane. Yeah, but I just want the emoji. 4 times hourly token gain is insane. Already with the 2 tickets we have a 1.5 times and a 2 times, and now this is gonna be a 4 times, which is huge hourly gain. And then this final tier, which is gonna need 100 whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna save up for this now, but you don't need to. Like, you know, the 200k, you could have just bought out the whole shop. So like, this is what I mean, that like the players who are more casual, who don't care about the emoticons and like getting to these massive numbers, 200k and 1000k, then all you need to do is you buy out this other stuff, because the 200k is more than enough. In fact, probably just with another 50k, we can probably buy out the whole shop. But it's the players who want to get these emoticons, which I really want. I want to get this final emoticon, just because it's a long term. It's an unlimited emote that you can always use, and it not only unlocks this specific emote, but it also unlocks, if you take a look at it here, it also unlocks this thing, High Roller, and then also this one, Rolling in Coin animation, which I don't even know what that looks like. It's like kind of bigger version of this one, which we got from the other Wand Wars. So yeah, I want to get these emoticons, especially this. I think it's really cool. And so that's what I'm aiming for. But you guys, you can basically be buying out the shop already. And we're only a few days in. So just try to do this. Try to figure out the betting strategy, but more importantly, don't use more than like 1/6 to 1/8 of your tokens at any single bet. And then you will have a chance to make up for your losses over time and still gain more overall coins. But if you are more casual and you don't want to engage that much in the event, you can all in daily, and you know, even at worst, you probably have like a 50% chance to get the win with your all in, even if you're completely betting at random. And so eventually it is going to pay off for you as well, and you will be able to buy out the market. But anyway, guys, let me know what you thought about all of this in the comment section. If you have any other tips for Solstice Clash, feel free to share that. That is always appreciated and can help others out. Thank you guys all so much for watching. That is going to be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus Dragon Crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.